heard something interesting that would probably solve all our differences. I don't know why anybody didn't think of this before. And I don't know who I got this from. But this is not my idea. There's differences between conservatives, extreme conservatives, and liberals. And me, I'm actually a liberal. I believe that we all should have health care, because if we have health care, we should just have the basics of life, health care. We should have a high enough income that we all can make a decent living. We just should. There's no reason why. We're such a rich country. We just should, right? But we deny ourselves. We deny ourselves by how we vote and how we think. We do it to ourselves. Yes, the powers of be are telling us this is what we want from you. They have everything. They have health care. They have the incomes. They have the money. But they're telling us we don't need it. And then they pit us against each other. And they use race, and the stereotypes of race, those kind of things. So we're fighting each other over that, which means nothing. And we're giving up health care. We're giving up income. We're giving up free education. All the stuff that'll make this country better and make us better and less dependent on others, right? But I heard somebody say something that's probably the best idea I've heard in years. And he said something like this: whatever you vote on, whatever you think you want for others, you live by it for yourself. Somehow there's a separation. So, for example, I say I want free health care. That's what I would vote on. I want free health care. Well, then that's what I would get. And the people who think like me, they get the free health care. And then those who say, I don't want free health care, I don't want people taking advantage wherever they say, well, then they don't get it. They don't get it. You're right. And you don't get it. Right? I say, I think there should be a high enough wage for all of us so we can make a decent living, so we don't have to work 2 and 3 jobs to support our families. Something needs to be done there, right? And so people like me, we get it. And those who say we don't want that, we only want minimum wage $3 and we're not going to raise it and that's all we're going to get, then that's what you get. That's what you get, fool. Because the problem is, people are voting not for their best interest, but they're voting to hurt somebody else. But if you only had in that what you voted for only applied to you and your family and those just like you, maybe people will change their mind, right? I say free education for all of us so we can be all that we can be. Free, right? Student loans paid, all that. But the other person says, nope, I want to pay for education all I can pay. I don't think we need to get rid of student loans because people are taking advantage. Well, then that's what you get. You get that then. I don't want that. I don't want that for me. I don't want it for my family. I don't want it for the country. You get what you vote for. And if somehow we set it up that way where people didn't have that twist in their head that they were empowered to hurt somebody else, then maybe we would think differently.